Omega introduced 4 Constellation models between 1957 and 1958 with the calendar feature. They are known to be the first generation Constellation with the date feature, with only 25,000 pieces produced, making them one of the rarest Constellation to encounter and add to your collection. Hi guys, and welcome to a new episode with me, Derek, aka Sal, the Omega Enthusiast. Today's video, I will educate you guys on these early Constellation calendars. Let us get started. Omega introduced its Constellation model in 1952, but never included a calendar model until 1957. Even though Omega introduced its first calendar movement in 1952, it was never chronometer graded and used on a Constellation model. The first calendar Omega movement are bumper automatic under caliber 353 and 355, and the date is located at 6 o'clock. In 1956, Omega introduced caliber 502 with 17 jewels and 503 with 19 and 20 jewels, and both are automatic movement with the calendar at 3 o'clock. These are mass-produced regular full rotation automatic used in Seamaster model until the early 1960s. Then, in 1957, a chronometer version was introduced under caliber 504 and carries 24 jewels. Omega produced a quantity of 25,000 pieces and used them in their new Constellation calendar line, which are the 4 that I will be discussing about in this video. 4 different Constellation models came with the caliber 504. You have CK2943, OT2954, OT2988, and OT16995. In case you do not know what these abbreviations mean, CK stands for stainless steel and OT for 18K gold. OT2988 and OT16995 are known as the Grand Luxe model, and OT2954, the solid gold version of a CK2943, is known as the Deluxe. CK2943 and OT2954 are much more common than the other 2 OT models. There is also a two-tone model under the case model KO2943. When you own one of these watches, the abbreviation is not inside the case back next to the model number. Instead, the abbreviation is mainly used between 2 Omega collectors trying to be sophisticated or better understand the Omega vintage catalog. First introduced in 1957, 2943 and 2954 came with various dial, but only the solid gold version had a pie-pan dial variation. Whether the dial on the solid gold case is a pie-pan or regular dome, if they are in gold tone, the dial is made of solid gold. 2943 and 2954 are actually the same watch. However, it is only referred to as 2954 when the case of a 2943 is solid gold and the hour index are solid gold with onyx inlay. And according to the record, a factory original black dial is one of the rarest to come by as they are specially ordered pieces under 1,000 produced. The 3-piece case consists of a removable bezel, the body of the case including the lugs, and a snap-on case back that carries a rubber gasket. If you guys have been watching my video, you'll know that I will always inform you to examine a 3-piece case as the bezel may be missing or cracked. Some extra note is that the snap-on case back on the faux steel or two-tone models is made of faux steel with a gold medallion. CK2943 has a case diameter of 35 mm excluding the crown by 44 mm from lug to lug. The crown on this model is a pie-pan type crown or a decagonal crown with a 5 mm diameter and 2.5 mm thickness. The acrylic dome crystal it takes will come with a metal tension ring, and it may or may not come with a magnifier or cyclop over the date window. The case thickness including the crystal is 11.9 mm and 8.7 mm thick without the crystal. The case lug width is 18 mm. The remaining two models under reference 2988 and 16995 are the same watch, but both references usually go by OT2988, even on the extract from the archive. However, according to the Omega database, the difference between the two references is 16995 originally came with a solid gold bracelet, whereas 2988 came with a leather strap. Aside from their unique looking case lugs, everything about the two models is relatively the same as in OT2954. Snap open the case back, and inside you will find a clean, beautiful Omega caliber 504 movement. What makes this caliber different from other 500 series caliber is it has the date feature and is chronometer tested. The automatic weight will say 24 joules, temperature, and adjusted 5 position. Always double check to make sure that the case clamps and screws are there, as they will keep the movement and dial intact. The snap-on case back will carry a round gasket for moisture protection. Before putting on the watch, give it a boost start by hand winding the crown several times and then pull the crown out to set the date and time. Caliber 504 does not have a quick set date feature. However, you can still advance the date quickly by using the 11 p.m. to midnight method. This is what I mean by that. And this is how it looks on my 6-inch wrist. If you own one of these watches, take great care of your watch, as they have become more challenging to come across. Hope you guys have learned something new as always from watching my video. If you're interested in purchasing a professionally restored vintage watch, visit my website. The link is in the description box. So that's the end of this video, and please support the channel by liking it and sharing it with your watch buddies. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the following video.